Okay, good morning. Twitch seems to be running, and YouTube is lagging behind, as always. Okay, so what you're hearing right now is lots of rain. It's been raining a few hours now. And so, unfortunately, there will be this constant white noise happening, but hopefully we can get some work done. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, anyway, yesterday the stream uh completely stopped for some reason. I don't know why. And because the stream isn't primary, like I'm trying to just do work and stream myself, not stream myself and possibly the work. I didn't really want to spend a lot of time trying to, you know, turn it back on or figure out what happened. Um, and so yeah, I didn't stream a lot. I might get rid of the video that was made on YouTube. Okay, YouTube still says it's the 9th of July. Yeah, whatever. Okay. And yesterday was also a bad day in terms of development because I was trying to use the state trees, something that was suggested by a fellow developer, my first chatter, and I couldn't do it. I can't seem to figure out what's the correct way to do these things. So I'm gonna try again. I'm going to sorry, excuse me. I'm going to try and I'm going to try and refactor movement of the soldiers to state trees because that's what it's good for apparently. So like uh the main tutorials and everything is mostly about hey, you can use the state tree to get the character from point A to point B. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the state tree. Excuse me, I think I'm getting a fucking cold. Jesus Christ. Okay, you didn't need to hear that. Anyway, so we're gonna try and do basic state tree for the soldiers movement. And I've got a little tutorial here from Claude. So I guess let's get started. And we'll see where we end up. This there's something else I wanted. Right, I wanted to check if I'm in the right. Okay, state trees attempt to. That sounds like the right branch. Okay, so what do I do? Idle state, task, wait for input. Is that really a task? I don't transition, move order received, moving. Okay, so that one I understand, right? Is there a task that says just like wait? There isn't. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do transition. And we're gonna say event idle state handle move order called send event state send event to state tree. Trigger is an event. We're not listening. We're moving it to moving. Priority. Oh, okay. Delay transition. Hmm. That's actually kind of interesting. Maybe I can try that. Let's wait 2 seconds, right? So between me giving the command and the soldiers moving, we can do uh we can do 2 seconds. It's like a delay in command. Sorry, I'm just checking how much noise. I know I shouldn't be touching the microphone. Okay, I'm gonna stop touching the microphone now. To task, move soldiers to location. Okay. So the handle move order is called send event to state tree. Okay. So you've got a unit that says there's assign target positions. That calls trigger unit movement, right? And then the soldiers listen for that event. And on trigger unit movement, we stop turn. Okay. Trigger unit movement. All right. Okay. We stop moving and then we say handle move order. So, from the soldier's point of view, handle move order will now only become because this is a state tree with AI, so it does have access. It has access to the AI controller. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna say, okay, so we've got no collision after stuck. And instead of that, I'm gonna say handle move order state tree. Okay, we're gonna rename the function if this actually ends up, working. Hand move order state tree. Okay. Now. Soldier waits when handle move order called send event to state tree. Transition to moving. Okay. The unit calls soldiers close then action to the event. The soldiers the what was it called? Move to location. Does it pass the target location as parameter? The target location is assigned by the unit. Is something on my desk moving? Just like after I move the desk. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Anyway, sorry if there's noises and stuff. I should probably, play some music. I'm not 100% sure if it's okay to play music like in the background of the stream. Because I could just play some, you know, could go right in and play. Why am I not logged in into Dazer? I am 100% sure that I am actually logged into Dazer. Really? Damn it, guys. Let's see, we could do something like this and just play it in the background. But I'm sure OBS has something to say about that. Are we not playing it? We are. Yeah, these are ones to restart. What else is new? I think the problem is that I'm not sending my audio to the microphone. There we go. Ooh, that's very loud. Okay, let's try that. Okay, well, it will just be there in the background, hopefully. Just a little bit. I don't know what you guys will hear. So if you can't hear anything, then I'm sorry. I'm just gonna do very little. Before the handle movement. Movement is trigger. There we go. Okay, Deezer is very loud. Or the whole thing is very loud, actually. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's take a little less. Okay. So the flow is you calculate trigger. Well, not on begin play, but okay. Calculate call trigger soldier, receive the event, reset transition, state tree, move in, move to, target, move position, on arrival, idle. So it's state tree. On event, transition to moving. Bind to unit handleable order. I have that. So when event fires, send state tree event. Okay, but isn't that what I'm already doing? State tree idle, transition to movement order and moving. Yeah, okay. And state tree moving. Move to task. With target move position, detect arrival automatically. Okay. I can't shake the feeling that doing state tree, you're using the state tree to do this is overkill, but okay. Maybe I just need to learn how to do it, and then I'll be just so much better. And I'll be able to use it for the more complicated stuff. Okay, let me. I don't want to listen to my own voice. Okay, let's try something. Okay, so let's try and do that. So when the event fires, right here, we're supposed to send a movement order. Okay. We're gonna dispatch an event, send state tree event, state tree event. There is a state tree event thingy. State tree event. Okay. Where do I get the state tree event? Is there soldier blueprints? I should send state tree event. Yes. Tag movement order. Tag. Oh, make state tree event. Okay, okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're doing something. So we're gonna do tags. Okay, I think I'm gonna just add a thing here. I'm gonna say ST soldier. And then under that, add the subtag ST soldier move. Let's try it this way. So we're gonna send this order. And we'll see how that works. I am not at all certain that this will work, but we'll see. Okay, so we've got this, and now we've got this on event, and the tag is ST soldier move. There is no payload. Transition to moving. Okay. So, and then why is this still a freaking question mark? That just, I really don't like that. Okay, moving. So we're gonna do, hold on, not enter condition, task, move to destination. We're taking destination, target, move position, translation. There we go. Target actor, that's not a thing. Soldier, hold on. Enemy to log on. It's found that we have access to all of this, but that's fine. Acceptable radius. I don't know. What was the acceptable radius before? Handle move order. I just said 1. Okay, so there's not a lot of acceptance here. Let's say 1.0. Fixed distance. If the task is expected to react to changes to location and input, this property can be used to tweak sensitivity of the mechanism. Filter class. Okay, we're gonna leave that. If use incomplete path when goal can't be reached. If set path to goal actor will update itself when actor moves. Okay. That might be useful for later things. Okay. Oops, sorry. I don't want this. Yep. Project the call location. Okay, all this should be fine. Transition back to idle on state completed, I guess. Event fires, tag movement order, state tree receives it, idle state transition triggers. Okay, and on arrival idle. I am kind of sure succeeded is successful, and then we're gonna use failed. Okay, so let's use succeeded. Okay, actually on state failed will also go into idle. Okay, it's interesting that it's written down like this. I guess the rain stopped. There's no more white noise. Oh, was this remote control the thing that was making the extra noise, I guess? Okay, let's... I guess let's try it. Okay. We're gonna... I'm sorry for the sniffing. I don't know, that's new today. So you've got a group of soldiers here, and I'm gonna try and send them. I should probably just send them in the formation they are, so that they don't get stuck. And they didn't move. Oh, that's sad. Why didn't they move? Well, they didn't move because I fucked something up, obviously, but you know. And they'll move order ST. Okay, let's see. Print string. Let's use key soldier. And they'll move order ST function called. Yep. Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's do the text color like red or something. So we're going to check whether so it is gold. It's gold every time. Tab payload origin. What is this? So you send a state tree event for our soldier. Is the state tree plugged in? It should be. Yeah, it is. ST soldier. And if it wasn't, it would tell me that there's a handle move order ST. Here we go. So we've got the print string here. Okay, Claude can start brainstorming. Well, nothing happened. Okay, so we do have the call trigger. I mean, it is, if we remove the key here, that should be getting whatever, 16 or however many there are. There's 20 guys here, so we should get 20. Yep. The unit does set target move position. Actually, that's something I could check. Soldier. And before we send this, let's do print string. Let's do soldier position so that we don't get all of them. And we're gonna say it's the target move position. Okay, location. let's take this last soldier. I think his would be the location. Okay, so we're saying minus 285, minus 1284. Okay. Okay, let's try sending them here then. Minus 900. Minus 800 for 40. 800, 800. Yeah. So they do have the target position. It is uploaded. So just the soldier doesn't want to move on event. Soldier move, consume event on select. What does this mean? If the true event is consumed, later state selection cannot react to it. If state selection can be made, transition to move. Okay. Is the state tree running? That's a good fucking question. I don't think it's running. Start logic state tree AI. Okay. Well, let's try now. My target is brain component. What the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna brain component. The hell? Okay, let's move these soldiers here. And they're still not moving. God damn it. Okay. Hold on. This state tree shouldn't be started automatically. Because at that point it doesn't have the AI controller yet. Then start tree, okay, is running. And let's do print string. No, actually, we're gonna do that, yeah. State tree, oh, actually no, I wanna check if there's really 20 state trees running. Or however many. Well, it says false, so that's great. Start logic. Start logic automatically. I don't think this will work, but let's see if we can. Still says false. Okay, well. I am just. It still says false. Even if I tell it to start automatically, which is not great. Yeah. Okay, well, that's really something here. Let's say state tree. I don't know if you can hear the music, but the music is really making me want to, you know, program some more. Okay, so we got nothing here, right? What did it say? False. Okay. Okay. The state tree is not running. Steven firing is the soldier entering the move its state. Okay, that's the issue. The state tree component isn't running. The state tree asset assigned to the component. Soldier state tree component detail. I mean, parent socket. State tree. I'm pretty sure, like, I assign it here. Link state tree overrides. Okay, well, let's, you know, it's still false though. Okay, what if we didn't do this and just like set it in here, set it as this, and tell it to run? It's still false. Is running, is paused, is component tick enabled? Okay, is it paused then? I don't. That still tells me false. So it's not running and it's not. Is it valid? Hold on. Is valid. Oh, finally a true. Okay. Get state tree run status. Unset. Okay, so why don't we set it here? See if you're set now. It's still unset. Okay, it's running gets tree right string. Let's get rid of these. State tree asset assigned to component soldier. Yeah. Look for state tree asset should point to soldier. Are you actually calling start? After possess, called start on the state tree component. Do you have this node? Well, I didn't before. I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna say start logic, and I'm also gonna say just, you know, start logic. It's the same thing. I'm just gonna try and start it twice. I don't know what to do. It's still unset. Is running though. There we go. Let's try now. Yeah, this chair is creaky as fuck. I don't really like that, but there's not much I can do either. So, so it's still not working correctly. Why? Okay, I need to. Okay, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go in and say how to set up state tree in component. Oh, hey, meringue. Django. Did you set the default class types in the ST soldier? I did. I think I actually did. Okay, so here's the ST soldier, and I'm sending. I imagine this is what you mean. And yeah, I did that. I can even like access the soldier in wherever I'm doing the transition here to in the moving. There's so I do have access to that. Yeah. The trouble is that I can't just. I don't know. It still says that it's unset, which is really strange. Is running get run status. What are the options here? Running, stopped, failed, unset. Okay. Set state tree. We should be setting up the state tree component in the AI controller. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to refactor the AI controller and how I have that wired up then. Okay, well. Because my AI controller doesn't really, I just spawn it here so that I can move to a place like the move to location which I was using. This one needed an AI controller, so I put it up there. But I already know that I'm supposed to spawn the AI controller first and then spawn the character and then have the AI controller possess the actor or whatever. And I'm doing it the other way around here, so that's not correct. And I really wanted to just not have to deal with this. But I guess the time has come. Okay, hold on. Set state tree. Start logic automatically. Because, well, the reason for that is I am now like the logic cannot start automatically or something because it doesn't have the AI controller yet at spawn, at begin play. Now I'm just confused, And it still says unset. It's very strange. Okay. For character details panel. Okay, well let's search then. Let's try AI controller first. AI controller class, AI controller. Okay. Okay, let's say I bypass all of my AI setup then. Okay, auto possess player. What is this? Determines when the pawn creates is possessed by a controller. A controller is set. You just cut and paste the state tree icon into a new. Okay, I'm reading your message for the second time, and I'm confused. The state tree AI component into your new AI controller has to you create. So I should create a new AI controller blueprint, and then use that here. Well, the perception logic in the AI component ruler, and is it in the drop down? Hmm. Okay, I kind of understand, but I'm just having a hard time, you know, translating it to my game, which is, you know, the I'm not actually controlling the soldiers, right? Like that's not what's happening. Let me get this right. So the player controller uh, controls the, you know, the units themselves, but every soldier has. I don't know how to explain this. I'm not sure if I'm making sense. I'm most probably not making sense. Yeah, no, I know. Okay. Okay, but does the okay, so each soldier spawns, but I don't think it spawns with an AI controller. Maybe I can set that somewhere. I'm pretty sure this was set to none before, so I don't know. Show if yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Well, it is 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to move at some point. I hate that this is the second day that I haven't made any progress. Okay, I'm gonna read some documentation about state trees. I'm gonna give in, and I hate reading documentation, but I'm gonna read some. Because this is insane, and I don't understand it well enough to do it, I guess. Well, well, okay. Anyway, thanks for thanks for trying to help me. Um, I'm gonna end the stream here. Okay. Well, maybe see you some other morning.